Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to share with you on how I would have done X-Men 3. Now, here's my story pitch. It still has some elements that are already been used in it. We already seen Magneto in it. We know that he's the binding force for the villain plot in the Cure story. I would still keep all that in there. And Magneto knows that he just can't go after anyone because they have the Cure in that gun that they have. So he needs somebody who cannot be infected by the Cure that has powers. And that's why Juggernaut would be using this. Yes, guys. Magneto is using Juggernaut. And that would kind of have an underlying theme where it gives the face of the idea of what these humans truly could be, of being that parallel story from what Juggernaut is. He hates mutants, so it's giving a face for the X-Men to face with the Cure, but they still have to protect the kid that has these powers. Basically, in a sense, you're doing the fourth film, you're still doing the third film, but take out Phoenix and just use Juggernaut for that replacement. I think that would have been an interesting story. He could have just been used as a thing. You can still have those characters that were used. That's how I would have had it. It's simple story changes that would have been changed for the third film. Just use Juggernaut. Just have it that he is Xavier's stepbrother. You don't need to go on full story. Maybe just allude to it in a flashback on how he got his powers. And seeing it could be a parallel to how the humans could be on how things it gives a face for the X-Men to face towards in this fight when they have to stop Juggernaut. It's that's the simple plot for X-Men 3. Keep the Cure story, keep Magneto's story in there, but just have Juggernaut as a non-mutant in this film. That's how I would have had it. Maybe you can have some throwaway lines, his origin into the comics, and possibly setting up something else if you wanted to do an X-Men Origins film. Maybe they could have done an X-Men Origins Professor Xavier. But again, that's just my thoughts on how I would have done it. You don't need to use those other characters that were used in his Brotherhood. Just use Juggernaut and have him, be like a villain, a main villain of the story. I think that would have been an aspect that would have been fun and interesting to see for X-Men 3. So yeah, that's it. That's my X-Men 3 story idea. Just small little changes. No Phoenix into that. No Phoenix. Still have the Cure. Still have Magneto. And you could just have Juggernaut because he's not a mutant. He can't be affected by the Cure. He knows he can't be affected. So he's using him as a pawn and kind of gives him a face, that parallels the story with the X-Men underlying themes that the franchise had. I think that would be an interesting, better way to go when I went, but again, that's mine. So if you want me to do another how I would have done videos on other comic book movies that were missed opportunities, I will. So let me know what you think down below, and tell me if you think this would have been a better X-Men 3 and how I would have done X-Men 4. Possible setup for that one you could do for Phoenix. You don't really need to do the whole split personality thing. Or if they wanted to do the space thing, maybe they could have it in that the Hellfire Club is, maybe you can have it like Magneto gets one of the Hellfire Club members to join the new Brotherhood, and they're aware about an alien thing that's coming down to Earth, and they want to keep tabs on him, so they kind of have somebody working in there. Maybe you could do Emma Frost or something like that in there. The Hellfire Club knows that maybe you can have it like a prophecy, they know every other 10-year, every other few decades or something, some power source comes down to Earth, and you can just do it that way. There we go. Before anybody else gets to it, have it like Emma Frost or anybody else from the Hellfire Club joins Magneto's new Brotherhood. Set that up for the fourth film so they could do Phoenix just in the fourth film. That's how I would have done it. Have a member from the Hellfire Club be on Magneto's new team. Rather than doing the whole, friggin' other thing characters. But that would be it. That's it for my fourth film. Yeah. Yeah, you could do that, all that stuff. So if you like that idea for, I think I already said that. So comment down below and let me think what you think about this story plot. If you like this video, comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.